Jake had been in love with Lisa for as long as he could remember. She was beautiful, charming, and completely out of his league. So when she called him that night, her voice shaking with panic, telling him to come over, he didn't think twice. He grabbed his keys and bolted out the door, heart pounding with excitement and worry. When he got to her house, the door was slightly open. Inside, Lisa stood in the dimly lit living room, her hands trembling, her face pale. And on the floor, lying in a pool of blood, was her boyfriend, Daniel. Jake's stomach lurched. "Lisa, what happened?" I didn't mean to," she stammered, her voice barely a whisper. "We were arguing, and I had a knife in my hand. He grabbed me, and it just happened." Jake stared at her, his mind racing. This was the moment he had always dreamed of, Lisa needing him, wanting him there. But not like this. "I need your help," she pleaded, tears in her eyes. "We have to get rid of him." Everything in Jake's mind screamed that this was wrong. But when Lisa looked at him like that, desperate, vulnerable, he couldn't say no. He helped her wrap the body in a sheet, dragging it out the back door and stuffing it into the trunk of her car. His hands shook as he slammed it shut. They drove in silence, Lisa gripping the wheel so tight her knuckles turned white. The road was dark, empty, until flashlights, red and blue lights. A police checkpoint. Jake's breath caught in his throat. Lisa pulled up to the officers, forcing a smile. "Good evening, officers." One of them nodded. "Routine check. Pop the trunk." Jake felt his heart stop. Lisa's hands trembled as she reached for the button. The trunk slowly lifted, revealing nothing. No body, no blood, just an empty space where Daniel had been. Lisa gasped. Jake's mind spun. He had seen the body. He had touched it. It was there. Where was it now? The officer gave them a quick once-over. "You're good to go." Lisa muttered a shaky thank you and drove off. As soon as they were out of sight, she pulled over, breathing hard. "Where is he?" Jake whispered, his voice hoarse. Lisa turned to him, her face pale as death. "I don't know." They stared at each other in terrified silence. What in the heavens just happened? Follow our page for the next episode.